I'm on a mission this year to love and appreciate the makeup and beauty collection that I have. I'm trying to avoid just rushing out and buying things that I see other beauty influencers talking about. I'm trying to avoid impulse purchases, and I'm trying to really just set my sights on the things that I own and making sure that they get the love that they deserve so that they're all used up. Today I'm here to share with you all the things that I finished up in my beauty life here in the month of February. And even though it was a short month, I think that I have some pretty good things to share with you and give you my thoughts on so that you can decide if these are good makeup and beauty purchases for yourself. If you like mini reviews and just, overall thoughts on beauty content, I would love for you to go ahead and just stick around and see what we got going on. We have some body care, skincare type items. We have some makeup, and I'm here to give you the lowdown on all of these things, and hopefully it will help you make smart purchasing decisions. Let's start with the kind of miscellaneous type categories. Hair care, shower care, that kind of stuff. The first thing that I finished up all the way in the month of February was my Beauty Blender Liquid Lavender. It's like a brush cleanser. This lasted me for a really good long time, and one thing that has helped extend the life of this was I've switched to the Cinema Secrets brush cleanser on like my eye brushes. I don't use this all the time for every single brush that I own. All in all, I enjoyed it. It lathered up nicely and was really able to get into the crevices of really dense brushes like a foundation brush. It gets down in there and gets all the foundation out. I get it wet, and I have a Sonia Kashuk like mat that I kind of use to swirl around, and it gets the soap deeper down into the bristles, and then I squeeze it out gently, and it really just does a great job of cleaning my brushes. This year, because of my beauty budget and my goals for my no buy / low buy periods, I'm probably not going to buy this year. I'm looking for more affordable options. So if you have a suggestion on a really good brush cleanser that is way more affordable than the $20+ for that one, leave me that in the comments, please. A hair care item that I finished up was this Keratin Smoothing Deep Conditioner Mask. I got this when my hair was still blonde and fried and dry, and I was trying to just like nourish my hair as much as I could. I bought 2 of these, and I can do like 3 or 4 applications with one package of this, and I really only do it like once or twice a month, so it lasted me a really long time. Overall, it has a really nice smell, and it did leave my hair feeling very silky smooth and nice and conditioned after using it. And now that I have like the darker hair, my hair doesn't look as fried as it did when it was blonde. So all in all, I'm pleased with that. Something from the Dollar Tree that I wasn't really keen on, but it's not this. I think it's just the product type, is this Be Pure Relief Shower Fizzers. And this was the coconut scented one. It was in a 3-pack, and last month I finished the lavender scent of this. All in all, I have experienced several different brands of shower fizzers, and to me they're just a totally different animal than a bath bomb. I don't smell them like hardly at all, and that's really frustrating. This was only $1.25 for 3 of them, so I mean I can't like be too mad about it. But when I want a shower sensory experience, I haven't been able to find a shower fizzy thing that really just saturates the shower and helps me to be able to like smell it really nicely, just like a bath bomb would. So all in all, that wasn't crazy about that, but again, it's not that, it's just I think it's the nature of a shower bomb, whatever. And a great example of if you buy it, it will get used is this packet of Equate makeup removing wipes. My daughter and I had gotten a pack of this, and I was like, oh, let's just try it. You might like it for, cleaning up little areas whenever she, was like playing around with makeup. And well, over the past month, she's really gotten into like body, like covering her whole entire face and creating art on her face. And so these went really quickly to the point where we had to buy more. So I'm trying to train her on like using all of it, making sure it's like really dirty and gross, and maybe using a different mechanism to like wipe her face if she's not happy with how it looks. So we like having those. They're nice for a convenience factor. I do know it creates a lot of waste, but it is nice to have it for sure. Some skincare things that I was able to finish up this month I'm very happy about. I had a goal to finish this up this year, and it was the goal Good Molecules 1% retinol night oil. I didn't really ever know how effective this was, and I didn't really like it because it has like an almond scent, which I found strange. Not that I don't like almond scents, but I just found it strange that this smelled like almond oil. And I don't know, I found that very off-putting, so it just made me not like using it for some reason. So I was very glad when I got this used up, and I was able to move on to another cream, like a retinol cream that I had already bought. So I'm glad to have that out. I wouldn't recommend this just because of that fragrance. I don't know if it's an added fragrance or just something in the product, but yeah, I wouldn't buy that again. Something I would recommend is this Fruitia SPF 50 plus, and it has the PA++++. I think this is a Korean sunscreen, and I know that there's some sort of like new regulation on that, so I don't know if you can still get this from Amazon. I found this very, very lovely. It does have a fragrance to it, which I wasn't offended by. I'm not sensitive to fragrance either. I found it to be, even though there was like a white cast to it, I found that the white cast blended into my skin. I'm trying to get just a little bit. It blended into my skin really, really nicely. And overall, I was able to use this even in place of a moisturizer because it's very hydrating. It sinks right into your skin, so it's not super heavy, and it does the job of an SPF. So all in all, I really did enjoy that a lot, and it's super affordable. I don't know, it was less than $12, I feel like, maybe even less than 10. It was very, very affordable, doing the job of a moisturizer and an SPF, so to be able to save you a little bit of money. Very, very good idea. Budget-friendly thing right there. The last skincare item that I used up is also very budget-friendly. Although I don't know how effective it was, I still enjoyed using it. It's an eye serum that I had gotten from the Dollar Tree. So it was $1.25, and I can't read the brand. Skin Nutrition, Age Defy, Dark Circle, and Puffiness Serum. And the thing that I loved about this the most, and I may still like keep it in my bathroom, is it has that little silver ball, which feels so cooling on your under eyes. Feels really, really nice. So even though the serum is gone, I feel like it would still be nice to use that to like roll around your eyes in the morning. My daughter and I both really loved kind of using that. I did finish a perfume sample from Prada Paradox, and this is a florally, slightly fruity fragrance. It has a little bit of maybe just a slight musky note. I really enjoyed this perfume, and it's one that, you know, if I were in the market to buy a full-size perfume, I would consider it. It even says Paradox Virtual Flower. So yeah, flower is definitely supposed to be like the primary thing that you think of. and I would say that's true. So I liked that. It was nice. Now for the grand finale, the 3 makeup products that I finished up. This year, my whole collection project pan really is helping me to keep my eyes focused, to keep my mind focused on these are the things that I want to use up. These things right here in this little container are things that I use almost every day, unless I feel like switching it up a little bit. But these are the makeup products that are the oldest, that are maybe not my favorite, or just things that I want to use and use up and love so that I can move on to other things. All in all, my whole collection project pan is really helping me to stick to my low buy / no buy periods and just reach that goal of focusing on using what I have instead of always focusing on the next best thing. The first thing I was able to finish was my MAC lipstick in the shade Modesty, and I finally just had to like finish it by using it on my cheeks because it was very difficult for me to get on my lips because it's so flat, but it was still like enough that I was able to use this for like a week or two as a, you know, a cream blush. And I'm just gonna call it empty. I'm not the kind of gal that wants to dig all that out. I get that there's probably a whole bunch more, but I've had this lipstick for probably 3 years and I got down to that far, so I'm pretty sure that I got my money's worth out of it. And I know I probably didn't pay full price for it, so I think I'm good. The next thing that I finished, so excited, this was on my hope to finish in 2025, and it's the Ulta Cream Bronzer, Oh My Glow, and the shade is Tiramisu. I got it down to like that area, and when I draw it on my face, I can feel the sides, it's like scraping on my face. So I figured that's a good time to go ahead and call it done. Again, I'm not someone that's going to dig all that out. I got this for free from Ulta, so I definitely got my money's worth. I don't need to continue on with that. And I really did I really did like this a lot. Sorry guys. I just wasn't I really did like this a lot. I was just in a hurry to kind of finish it because of Ruby, my little dog, getting it and eating the outside packaging, and knowing that air was going to be able to get in there. I just didn't want for it to dry out, and I was able to reach my goal. Very, very happy about that. And the last thing that I'm going to call empty, even though it's probably not technically empty, is this Essence Lash Princess Sculpted Volume Mascara. I have decided to switch completely over to tubing mascaras. This was all mascara. It doesn't matter what it is. Flaking, smudging on my under eyes. No matter what I do to prep my under eyes with powder or whatever, it still smudges. And that's a problem that I've had for years and years. And now that I've discovered tubing mascaras, I just don't want to go back. So, you know, I wasn't crazy about using it anyway. And then my daughter had a birthday party and she had some of her school friends over, and they were in here playing with makeup and stuff. And when they were done and I was cleaning up, I noticed that this was in a different spot than it normally is, and that was a sign to me that somebody had gotten it out of its drawer and possibly used it. So I was like, you know, I'm good. I don't really want to use it anyway. And the fact that I think somebody may have used it and I've had it for a year, it's good to go. And I will only buy tubing mascaras from now on. So if you have any good suggestions on those, please let me know in the comments. I have tried the e.l.f. lash extender, and I'm currently using the Tarte XL tubing mascara. So I'm in the market for some more tubing mascaras in the next month or two. So I would love to hear your suggestions. Now, the fun part. These are all my empties. I'm keeping all of my empties, all the things that I've used up, for a grand video at the end of the year, so I can kind of like give everybody a big overall like review or like look at what I was able to accomplish just by staying focused on my purchasing goals and changing my purchasing habits. Not so much as a pat on the back, but more of inspiration for anybody watching. But it's also really satisfying to kind of see, for me, as the year goes on, look at what I did. Look at what I was able to finish up. Look at all of the makeup that didn't just go bad. Most of it. Some of it has, but you know, all in all, look what I was able to accomplish by, again, changing my mindset, shifting my focus to using what I have and less on buying new things. So what we're going to do is dump it all in these boxes that I have on the floor, and then I'm going to be collecting everything for that big video at the end of the year. So let's get to dumping and sorting. So here we go. It's all bye-bye. That's the miscellaneous box. And I might put this skincare stuff in the skincare box. Bye-bye. See you at the end of the year. The perfume sample is going to go in the miscellaneous box, and the makeup goes in the makeup box. So, bye-bye. See you next time. Thanks for watching my empties, makeup reviews, mini reviews. I hope that you found it helpful for your purchasing decisions. And if you like beauty and makeup and project planning content, please consider subscribing before you go. Hopefully I can be an inspiration and a motivation to you to stick to your goals. I'll see you in another video, hopefully. Bye.